Hey, good morning, everybody. It's me and Eric. We're here this morning live and direct, and we are going to talk about some things. And I know that a lot of you guys were seeing some lights in the sky, and I got a lot of messages, but we have somebody that knows everything about it. But you want to stay till the end to find out a couple cool things, and maybe we have a special gift to give to one of our viewers. So stay tuned. Hold on. We'll be there. All right, guys. Holy moly, this is crazy. Life is going crazy this morning. Aliens were in the sky, or were they in the sky? But until we out, Eric, tell everybody what day it is, and hopefully it's not like Invade America Day for aliens.
It could be, but no, it's National Nurses Day.
Ooh, and we know there's a lot of good nurses out there that need some special, love and appreciation.
Exactly.
So, anyways, guys, National Nurses Appreciation Day. This is kind of crazy. There's a lot of nurses out there. There's a lot of doctors, and there's a lot of lawyers. What makes everybody special? That's the question today. So, do you have a special moment where a nurse has giving you life? Save my life.
But I mean, obviously, with what all they do for everybody. I mean, it's a big deal. So, for family and things like that, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's one of those moments in life where you're just like, what really are they doing for us? And you're just sitting there like, man, there's a lot of things that these girls do or guys, and it's kind of like it's crazy because whenever I'm in the hospital with my father, or when my brother was in there, we interact with them because obviously they're the ones that are taking care of us. And it's just like their job definitely has to be some of the hardest stuff out there, especially when they're dealing with people that are not capable of listening or talking. And so, yeah, major shout out to you guys. You guys really honestly are the caretakers of the sick. And, good people out there, very good people. So shout out to the nurses.
Yeah, good. Yeah, thank you,
Eric. Okay, so this is personal right here because everybody's sitting there like, what in the world's in our skies? And so as you guys were all looking up into the sky last night, you started seeing some major stuff. And Eric has literally the coolest YouTube channel. If you guys do not know about it, Eric is going to go ahead and put it in the link or somewhere else, and then we're going to share it with you. But Eric, tell everybody what those lights were. Please tell me it was an invasion of some aliens.
Right? It looked cool. I always miss it. And last night I was standing outside too, and somebody's like, what the heck is that? And I looked around. I was like, whoa, I've actually finally get to see it. But it was the last launch from last week of the Starlink satellites.
Oh, shit.
They take a couple of weeks to go around like that to get in their orbit. And so remember, I don't know if you saw my picture. I had a dish that Starlink satellite. That's how we're going to get our internet. And I mean, it's available in Prescott now.
Oh my gosh, man. Okay, so this is the cool part about it. Okay, tell everybody what Starlink is so we could go ahead and kind of get it. Like, is this going to happen all the time? Are we going to go up there and we're going to be like, oh my God, there's just some crazy stuff going on. I think I'm going to get beamed up by Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. I mean, tell everybody what is this going to do for us and our internet?
So keep in mind, I mean, they've got 1,500 satellites up right now. And on my channel thing, you can see the map. But they are going to put up 40,000 of those things, San Martino. They're going to constantly be replacing them once they get to that number. So I think we're going to get used to seeing that happening on a regular basis. But the cool thing is I know locally we have Cable One. I guess they call it Sparklight now. We have CenturyLink, which used to be Quest. And there's a couple wireless providers. Plus, people are using their 4G, like T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. But that's always been expensive and slow. This is, there's also satellite. I mean, you can get HughesNet and Viasat, and it's slow, and it's not great for those people that are out way out. Even in downtown Prescott, this is great. Starlink is basically a little dish. It's about this big, and you push a button, and it connects to those satellites, and it's fast. It's fast, San Martin, like faster than most of the traditional stuff that you can get in town, let alone be way out. And you can game on it. It's just like a wired connection, but you could be virtually anywhere. It's going to change things for communities like Prescott.
So let's talk about pros and cons. You have the Skylink. Is that what it's called? Skylink?
It's called Starlink. Yeah,
Starlink. You have Starlink. Give me the pros and cons thus far, and is it still available?
Yeah, they're still taking pre-orders. They said yesterday some 500,000 people have pre-ordered it. And so I was fortunate enough to get in really early. I pre-ordered it way back when, and I was able to confirm it back in, I think, February. And it came a couple of weeks ago. But I'll tell you, up further north, and I mean north like Canada north, it works really well, because if you look at the map, there's a bunch of satellites. Down here, it's pretty spotty still. I think that they're going to have to do a couple more launches, and it's going to get really good. So if you can get on the list and you can get one, be patient. It's far from perfect right now, but in a couple of months, or maybe even by the end of the year, it should be really good.
Okay, guys, if you once again do not know what this is, it's internet just floating around in the skies, and unfortunately, they're not aliens. Unfortunately, but I heard there was aliens. Eric, what do you think about aliens?
Well, wasn't it like this time last year where we're like, oh, what's that noise?
It was actually it would have been in not March, January, February. February is when we had that big kaboom, and nobody still knows what it is. They said that it was a meteorite, but there was no impact zone for a meteorite. So they think that it exploded before it hit our atmosphere, and it just dispersed a bunch of meteorites. But I'm yet to find out the answer. Like, it's still, Yavapai County Sheriff's Department don't know about it. Arizona doesn't know anything about it. Somebody doesn't know any of it. And yeah, they were saying sonic boom, but it's not a sonic boom, guys. It was not a sonic boom, because sonic boom can actually, like, really honestly, it could carry on for a lot of places. Let me go ahead and take this down.
There we go. There they are right there. Do you see them?
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
So there they are. And see this long line over here? Those are the ones we saw last night. They're flying by right now. You just can't see them.
You just can't see them, guys. That's a lot of freaking internet, man. Okay, so how does it work when it passes by and then that's it? It passes by and then you have internet. It passes by, you don't.
Well, the idea is you're supposed to always have one nearby overhead. And so if you zoom in, do you see these little red things?
Yeah.
They're called ground stations, and they reflect the internet. So basically, think of it as a mirror in the sky, and it beams your internet connection down to one of those stations, and that's how you connect in.
So, I obviously have to say this, but do those beams go through us?
Yeah, they do. There's a lot of that's called RF, so radio frequency. San Martin, if you knew how many radio frequency waves go through your body every day and all the things, your APS meter generates radio waves so that they can check your bill. Your water meter does, your Wi-Fi, your cell phone. I mean, there is so many radio waves, plus the ones that are in sky beaming down at us. Let's hope they're not bad for us.
This is crazy, guys. I don't know if you guys can see our screen. I mean, obviously you can if you're watching, but that's insane. That's so cool. I mean, technology nowadays is like really 100% like, it's given us the benefit of the doubt. That's for sure. I am not lying, Eric. That thing is really, really cool.
Yep.
I mean, to see technology move forward, and if everybody knows that Elon Musk is definitely did he buy a lot of Tesla's patents? Is this what's going on? Is this a Tesla invention, or?
No, this is a company called SpaceX, which he has owned, which is a private company. I think he's still the majority shareholder. They're the people that are putting people on the moon and Mars. I think they just got the contracts for the moon.
Wow.
If you look in the contract of your Starlink agreement, because I've got it, it says that Starlink holds the rights to deliver internet to the world and Mars.
I guess I'm going to go ahead and start claiming some property on Mars.
Yeah, I hear it's real cheap right now.
I'm hoping that it's cheap. Obviously, it's going to cost a life to get there. Oh gosh, that's so funny. That's my funny for the day, guys.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what everybody was looking at last night, and you can check that map out. It's called satellite map.space, and you can see where they're at in real time. And don't freak out. This time, it's not aliens.
All right, this is what it's all about today, guys. Obviously, we're not going to be beamed up by aliens. Unfortunately, we still got to go ahead and get through our workday, and that's what we're doing this morning. And this is what we're going to talk about. Did you? Okay, Eric, tell everybody about your tacos from Spicy Streets yesterday. You had.
Yes.
Did it feed the whole family? That's the question.
I think I have at least a second meal for today.
Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, so we actually, I showed Ceci your picture. She goes, I want that. And so we ended up getting in, I said, okay, I'm running up to Spicy Street, and wah, wah, wah. They close at 7 p.m. on freaking Cinco de Mayo, man. I was so upset. I wasn't upset. I was just like, oh, now I got to go and put my skills to work. And so I had to go cook my tacos and make the whole Mexican Spanish or the Spanish plate. We had it was kind of crazy because Ceci loves what do you call it? Ceci loves the lettuce tacos. Okay, so there it is. There, I'm showing you guys the screen Eric has right now. Yeah, that was what it was ordered. How much did that cost, Eric?
So we ordered 3 of their taco kit meals. We got a shrimp, we got a steak, and we got a shredded beef. And I think with tip, it was around the $80 range. But again, I think we have 2, maybe 3 meals here, and we're feeding 6 people.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. It looks really good. I once again, there's a couple places that are out here where we realize that, when mom and dad are in the kitchen, they brought some of their techniques from grandma and grandpa. So you always want to respect that. And that's what's happening over at Spicy Streets as well. So if you guys haven't been down to Spicy Streets, go check it out. We actually been giving away a lot of their cards as far as like gift certificates or gift cards. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we went there and I was like, oh man. But I ended up going to Fry's. I went to the meat section and I realized that there's Arizona meat that is actually for sale there. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to try it out. So we ended up trying out some carne from Fry's that were from an Arizona ranch. So oh man, it was amazing. And then Ceci was like, I want a margarita. And I'm like, man, I never drink margaritas. I just drink tequila straight or chilled. And I was like, how do you make a margarita? And so anyways, you obviously go into the liquor aisle and they have all the mixed drinks and stuff like that right there. So that was perfect. We ended up getting Don Julio. Now, this is a question, everybody. What is the best tequila that's out there? Now, we want, like, I'm personally, I know, I tried a lot of tequilas. When I was in high school, Jose Cuervo, the gold one, was our go-to.
Jose Cuervo Gold is like the standard when you think of tequila, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know that it's the best.
It's definitely not the best. It's literally the worst. And the reason why it happened to be the worst is because here I was, thinking that I'm cool at a party that I shouldn't have been at. And for some crazy reason, me and my buddy, I don't remember who it was. I'm pretty sure that him and I will remember that moment in time where we decided to go ahead and try to polish off a full, I call them dysfunctional size family bottles of tequila. And I was met with the worst life after that. And I never went back and touched it again. The smell of it just totally just not good. It's not good. And I was like, always, every time somebody was like bringing tequila to me, I was like, no. And then I found Patron and I started liking that. But then I found Don Julio and I was like, okay, Don Julio
is it a gold or is it a clear?
It's anejo. That's the silver. The silver obviously is the blanco. So the brown tequilas, and I don't know what they call them, guys, but you guys can correct me. But I'm not into that one. definitely not into it. It's too strong. And the silvers and blancos are really good for me. So, anyways, I ended up having to make a margarita last night. Says he loved it. I ended up just putting I forgot what kind of bottle. It's like a seltzer water, and then I put some lime juice in it, and then it was straight tequila, and that little juice was what it was, and it was perfect.
Perfect Cinco de Mayo. It sounds like, and I saw people at Maya's. Everybody was posting up their Cinco de Mayo specialty meals. I think I saw Los Pinos had something. It was awesome.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that were doing a lot of cool things. We didn't get a chance to put it all together. We were doing Wine Chronicles yesterday, and if you guys didn't get a chance to go ahead and watch Wine Chronicles, please go check it out. It's on demand. Every one of our shows is on demand. So if you guys see a title that looks really cool, and I mean it's going to be cool no matter what, you guys just got to watch us. And we obviously have some cool little things that we talk about that nobody will probably hear about anywhere. It's not going to be printed. It's not going to be on any kind of like social media. You got to see it here at our show. That's the only place that you get to see it at. Just kidding. You can go back to the Prescott Times and find all these stories, but you have to go look at it. But what happened yesterday, Eric, was we went to the Wine Chronicles afternoon show. We ended up having Vice President on from Prescott area young business professionals. I know it's
a mouthful, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. And today I'm just going to go ahead and jump real quick. Today we're going to be meeting with the mayor out in Prescott Valley. So if you guys want to meet some of those members, they will be out in Prescott Valley at the PV Library. Meet the mayor Thursdays, and that's from 11 to 12. But going back to the Wine Chronicles, we ended up talking with them about their new event that they're putting together. It's going to be, they call it the Prescott Scavenger Hunt. And this is going to be kind of like the most intense craziness that's going to be going on. There's 30 businesses involved.
Wow.
And what the goal is that you start at 9 a.m. in the morning and you go until 12. There's no congregating anywhere, but the goal is to go ahead and get all the scavenger hunt necessities out. So you want to bring a team together and put them, so you guys can have a team. And at the end of it, whoever wins first gets this huge package that's worth thousands of dollars, I guess. I don't know exactly the cost of it, but worth $1,000 or more. And that's kind of how it works. They are expecting not too much of a big turnout, but they are going to expect something. It's their first year trying it out, doing it, and the reason why they are doing this just to go ahead and try to raise money for the actual the young business professionals the organization, but they couldn't get the actual event for the Party in the Pine started because they did that one thing last year, and I don't know if you guys remember this, but they ended up cutting everybody off last year from doing any events, any planning, anything like that. They said no, we were not issuing anything.
We're not issuing any permits, right? Yeah.
And you couldn't book nothing. You couldn't freaking put anybody in there because the uncertainty of the future was not even there for us to think about. So it was just hard for them to go ahead and actually organize. And plus they weren't even meeting last year. They basically just said, just like everybody else, took the whole freaking year off about events and anything that had to deal with organizing, people together. So it was kind of sad to hear that part, but they're back. They're going to go ahead and give you something until next year. They will be doing the Party in the Pines 2022. So just so that you guys know about what's going on, that's going to be what's happening. He said, "Ooh, Cuervo." That's a bad weather. Oh my gosh. The Cuervo, my friends, the Cuervo is no bueno. So guys, I just want to let you know the weather is beautiful. If you don't know what the weather is going to be like, go outside, check it out. You tell me what it's all about. I think I should be the best weatherman out there.
I mean, come on, Arizona weatherman, it was always the joke. If you wake up in the morning, they had a 98% chance of getting it right by saying no rain.
You're like, here you guys go. This is what it's all about.
And then they always got it wrong when it did rain. It was like, well, come on, you had a 98% chance. Come on. So I guess pollen counts are down. Weather looks good. Are you looking at it all right now?
Say that one more time.
I said pollen counts are down and weather looks good. Is that what you're checking out?
Oh yeah, the whole thing is going down. But as you guys already know out there, if you guys been watching our show, you guys want to know what that floating white stuff is? Well, it's from our cottonwood trees, and they grow really, really big here downtown Prescott throughout our creeks. So that's kind of crazy. So if you guys don't know what that is, that's what it is. It only lasts for about a month, and then it's done blooming, and then we move on, and then the cicadas come, and then what else? Then the monsoons come.
Yes. I think the cicadas come after the monsoons, and they said it may be early this year, San Martin. They're thinking like a mid-July or early July monsoon season. That would be great.
Yeah, I think we're gonna actually every year I start doing this thing like let's go ahead and have an online rain dance, because I feel like if we shake it a little bit, we might be able to make it rain.
if everybody washes their car, we'll do a car coordinated washing day, and then it'll rain.
That wasn't a fun, everybody. That wasn't a fun, but I thought in my head, I was like, if I shake it a little bit, the money will rain. We're not trying to promote one of those bars. Oh man, I make myself laugh all the time. I don't know what. UFOs always been sent from Prescott. I lived in Prescott. I saw a few UFOs. They exist, but government and news will cover it up. I don't believe it. I know the UFO sightings. Dang, Valerie! So it's one of those days where you need to have video. This is the day and age where video makes it work. But then again, sometimes video doesn't even give anybody justice. You're just like, yeah, that's another day.
Well, we're so close. Have you seen what they call deep fakes?
Deep what?
They're called deep fakes. They're videos that are so real that are generated by AI and computers. You can't tell if they're real or not. And that's what they're really worried about, is they can make a person say or do anything. And then you have to question yourself, well, is it real?
Is it real? Is it not real?
Yeah.
and here, I guess it's not real until you actually have that alien in front of you saying, where's your leader? It's crazy. But once again, all last year it was. If you guys go back and watch our videos, I was like, dude, I feel like we're in a movie right now. Where's the aliens come in and where's the zombies? Where's the zombies at and where are the aliens, man? I just think that's the next episode for some crazy reason. And I hate to say that, but I know we can't take any more drama. But here we are, man. Wanting to go ahead and experience this.
Maria's saying they're going to be at Jed's Cafe today in Chino Valley.
Ooh, wait. What time does that start? 2 p.m. or no? It's supposed to be hopefully after 3 because obviously we had things to do. I think we need to do it. Okay, so oh my gosh, yesterday was a little bit dramatic, guys, and I'm gonna have to. Should we talk about it or should we just let everybody just do their due online? If you guys want to go back,
I think they should watch the videos. I mean, point them to the videos for sure, and let them make their own calls.
Yeah, let's go ahead and make their own calls. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to our page and you'll be able to find the mumbo jumbo that's going on. So Eric, one of the things I want to do is give a shout out to basically everybody that has been participating on our morning show. We are very excited to go ahead and start trying to figure out if we're going to be opening or doing our show earlier in the morning. So we would love your feedback on anything and everything, as long as it's in good context. We need help with this to start the show earlier. We're thinking about 8:15 rather than 8:45. We're also thinking about what was the other one? I forgot.
4:15 in the morning.
8:15. Did I say 4:15?
Yeah, no, you said 8:15. I was just joking.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I don't want to be up at 4:15. Kudos to those people that are out there that are up at 4:15.
I'm up at that time. I just don't know exactly what to do at that point in time. It's just like, do I wake everybody up or do I just go ahead and have that as my let's go ahead and make the day work moment? Close your eyes, meditate a little bit, do a little bit of workout. That's something that I've been actually taking on lately. Eric, is working out. I've been working out a little bit more than usual.
That changes your mental state. I can tell you that.
Yippa yippa. Okay, so let's talk about events. I'm on events. This morning we posted, or we will be posting, that Prescott is going to start up their movies, Moonlight Movies series. They have, I think, 7 showings, and they have already listed all the movies that are going to be out. And now we're actually talking about that. We're talking about all the events that are happening on Prescott Valley. We have negotiations going on with the Prescott Valley Finley Toyota Center, talking about all the events that they have coming up. We have the football gearing up. That is going to be huge. They just announced today that it's going to be open to the public, 100% capacity. There's going to be no restrictions. If you feel like you need to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't, then you don't. What else? The music series, concert series is going down. Next week, we will be talking to the manager for the Downtown Business Partnership, MJ, and she's going to talk about all the extra stuff that's going to be happening. And word has it that because of Yavapai County being open, or just because Yavapai County being up there and doing their thing, what has happened is that last year's curse of not being able to have any entertainment has been this year's blessing. And this is why. A lot of big artists are wanting to come and just play. So now they're offering Prescott Valley a show that has never been offered. So because of all these things that are changing geographically, as far as can we go here to go ahead and have a show? Can we go here to have a show? They have found out that Prescott, Arizona, or Prescott Valley is going to be the spot to do such a thing. So guys, stay tuned. We're going to have some pretty cool events happening in our area. If you guys do not know what's going on, start checking out the calendars where we're trying to work on and put it all together in one location. But Prescott Valley, Prescott, Chino Valley are all having great events. Sedona, Cottonwood, and Camp Verde are also going to be a part of this location. So it's going to be huge. And we are also.
I'm excited for Movie in the Park. That is so cool.
It was fun last year, Eric. It was very fun. And we're also gearing up for our boxing event that's going to be happening in June. June 19th is going to be the date. We're going to have it at Los Pinos. It's going to be called the Battle in the Pines. We're going to have 15 fights, 2 title bouts, and it's amateurs. So we're going to have young kids from probably 8 years old all the way up until grown men, 32. Heavyweights, lightweights, middleweights, all of it, man. It's going to be great. We're trying to get the mayors to go ahead and do a grunge match, but
that would be fun, right? Yeah.
We might have to do it night before. So if you guys want to be a part of this, we are looking for vendors. We are looking for sponsors. We are looking for people to purchase the tables. I have packets for anybody that is wanting to go ahead and be a part of this. We plan on doing probably 4 or 5 before the year is out in the area. So next week or this month, at the end of this month, maybe June, maybe in June. Yep. Wait, I don't know. We're gonna have
it's coming. I'm sure you'll post it up when you get there. But San Martin, it's 9:15 already, and you got to do our sponsors some love. And
oh my gosh, guys! Well, our sponsor today is good old Eric. Eric is going to be our sponsor for the day.
I'll take it.
And the reason why, oh my gosh, what's going on with this? Yeah. The reason why Eric is going to be our sponsor is
because UFO behind you.
I know, man. There's still floating to the sky. Today's sponsor is definitely going to be Eric, because without Simple Win, man, we're not simple no more. We're not simple no more. So Eric is going to be the advertiser sponsor for the day. And as always, we also have a bunch of people that we love to go ahead and show love to. And let me go ahead and give that love to them, and then we'll take you guys out. So take a second and just watch this for us. All right, my friends and family and everybody that's watching us in between, thank you for joining us this morning. And if we didn't cover something and you guys want to go ahead and see it on our page, be free to go ahead and email us at editor@theprescotttimes.com. If you want to be a morning sponsor for our show in the morning, message us at sales@theprescotttimes.com. And if you want to win things, you're gonna have to do things to make it win. So yesterday we had I forgot who was the winner.
It was a Spicy Streets gift card for Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, and I don't even know what happened. Oh, that's right. She didn't live in Prescott. So this is the things that we're going to have to do today. Today, we're not going to give anything away.
Okay.
The reason why is because we are starting to focus on Mother's Day. We are going to have a couple things that we're going to be posted on our page on Facebook. So if you guys go to our page, we're going to be doing some huge giveaways for our mothers. And we want you to nominate your mother. We have something that's going out right now. So if you guys want to go ahead and participate in that, please let us know. With that being said, my friend, I am done with the day. And if you guys want to watch us, we're going to be live tomorrow, Monday through Friday at 8:45 until we change. What else, Eric? Is there anything else?
Check the PrescottTimes.com. There you go.
There we go. And you guys heard it here first. I'll see you guys tomorrow.